Getting paid creates a small window of opportunity that, honestly, most people miss. Not because they are irresponsible, not because they do not care, but, because life immediately takes over. Bills start moving automatically, spending decisions happen casually, the money just blends into everything else, and within a few days it feels like, well, nothing really changed. This video is about what to do in that short window right after you get paid. Not a full financial plan, not a strict system, just a few intentional steps that help the money you already earn feel, honestly, clearer and calmer. The first thing worth doing right after you get paid is, honestly, just pausing before reacting. Even if all your bills are automated, do not rush to spend or plan yet. Take a moment to acknowledge that money has arrived. This pause sounds small, but it actually creates awareness, and awareness is what separates intentional habits from autopilot ones. The second thing worth doing is checking the actual amount that landed, not what you expected, not what you planned for, what actually arrived in your account. This step matters because honestly, small differences often go unnoticed for months. When people never look, they also never feel in control. Simply seeing the number builds clarity without stress. The third thing worth doing is separating the money mentally before spending starts. You do not need multiple accounts or complex categories. You just need one simple decision. Decide what this money is for first. That might be essentials, stability, saving, or just a little breathing room. Giving the money a purpose early prevents it from being absorbed by random decisions later. The fourth thing worth doing is moving a small amount immediately, not a dramatic amount, not something that feels restrictive. A small intentional move could be putting a bit aside, leaving some untouched, or sending a portion somewhere harder to access. The amount matters less than the habit. This step signals that not all money is meant to be spent just because it arrived. The fifth thing worth doing is checking your last pay period briefly. This isn't about tracking every expense, honestly. It's more about noticing patterns. Ask yourself, what surprised me last time, what felt stressful, and what felt easier than expected. This quick reflection, helps you adjust without judgment. Just 5 minutes is enough. The sixth thing worth doing is deciding on enjoyment ahead of time. This, honestly, is where many habits fail. If money routines only focus on control, they collapse under pressure. Deciding in advance that some money is allowed to be enjoyed removes guilt and, prevents impulsive spending later. Enjoyment that is planned feels lighter than enjoyment that feels like a mistake. The seventh thing worth doing is closing the moment intentionally. This could be as simple as, mentally checking off the routine, writing a short note, or just saying done and moving on. Closure matters because it stops overthinking. It tells your brain that the decision phase is finished. All of this can happen in under 10 minutes. What matters is not doing it perfectly. What matters is doing it consistently. When you repeat this routine every time you get paid, money stops feeling random. It starts to feel familiar. Not tighter, not stressful, clear. And that feeling of clarity is one of those things that is genuinely worth doing.